So, we have another game here on Tabletop Baseball Plus for you in this one. We've got the Toronto Blue Jays, who are currently in 4th place. Well, essentially tied for 3rd with the Miami Marlins. Going up against Oakland. And Oakland, they are very much on the edge of elimination from playoff contention as well. They are 4 games back of the Blue Jays and the Marlins, as I said. So, they really need to win here, and if they win, that would help them gain a full game, since they are going head-to-head against one of the teams tied for 3rd. So, let's see if they can do it. I will show you this card right up front. This is Raul Alcantara. He is the starter in this one for Oakland. We're getting down towards the end of the season, and we needed a spot starter for this one. He had a couple of starts for the Athletics in the 2016 season, and so he gets the nod here today. And so let's get going with Toronto and Oakland. Toronto, so I'm getting to the point here where I'm doing a little different rest check. And what I do is I do the normal check, but instead of using the D20 to decide on whether a guy plays or not, I'm actually looking at the usage display within Strat PC, which I use for, I use to keep track of my stats. If a player who is checked is above the 33% mark, then they must sit. And the other thing I would also check is if they are the starter, the typical starter for that period of time. If they are a bit player and they aren't up to that level, I will probably put in the regular instead of them. But if they are a normal starter at the position, then if they have already reached what is a 33%, which is basically their usage quote-unquote limit, or they're above it, then they get subbed. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. So this is going to be the lineup for the Blue Jays, which doesn't necessarily help either of these teams so much, because they each have players that fall into that category. So Devin Travis ends up being one of them. And the other thing is, this is the first leg of a doubleheader, so on this game day. So the fact that there may be some, I made a couple of changes just because I'm going to try and sub in some other guys too for each team. So Goins is going to get the start at second base instead of Devin Travis. So leading off will be Kevin Pillar in center. He does not quite have enough to get to 33%. He had an injury at one point in the season, which kept him out of it. Goins will bat second, playing second base. Tulowitzki at short. Encarnacion first base. Saunders in left. Bautista in right. Martin catching. Darwin Barney third base. And Aaron Sanchez will be pitching for the Blue Jays. And again, Alcantara will be pitching for the Athletics. So getting going here, it's going to be 5-9 against a righty. That is a 1-3 single chance off of Alcantara's card. We'll roll the yellow. It's a 7, so that will be a liner caught by the shortstop Chad Pinder. Again, Athletics clinging on to any playoff hopes. So, okay, and also average conditions here at McAfee Coliseum. 8s on the singles, 4 on the homers. Here is Ryan Goins, 5-12 from the lefty. That's a grounder to first base X. So the first baseman is Matt Olson, 3E5. 3 and an 11. He gets to it. For a 3, it has to be 5 or higher. And then he is an E5, and that falls into the 8 to 12 range. So that is going to be a 3-1 put out, and that is the second out, and it'll be Troy Tulowitzki, and then another 5. 5-3 against a righty grounder back to pitcher. Alcantara is a 4. So as long as that's over 5, and it is, and he's an E0, we'll roll it anyway just in case. That will be 1-3. And that is a 0. No runs, no hits, no errors. Okay, so the Athletics line up against Aaron Sanchez, the righty. It'll be Jake Smolinski in right, leading off. Joey Wendell at second base. One of maybe his first season in the majors, Wendell. Ryan Healy, third base. Batting third. Stephen Vogt catching, batting fourth. And did that since he's a lefty to try and separate the righties, Healy and Chris Davis in left. Power hitter. He'll bat fifth. Matt Olson, the first baseman. A lot of walks on his card that I had to print off of Strat PC. Brett Eibner in center field. Chad Pinder, the shortstop. And finally, Raul Alcantara pitching, facing Sanchez. Here is Jake Smolinski. It's a 4-9 righty. And he knocks one between the left field and center field center fielders out there, and it's going to be a double right off the bat for the A's. Joey Wendell, left-hander, 5-5, lefty, is a strikeout. One down. Sanchez gets the better of him. Ryan Healy, having a pretty good season so far. 4-7 is a grounder to shortstop. Up with it will be Tulowitzki. He throws to first to Encarnacion in time. No advance by Smolinski. And, okay, so Stephen Vogt with 2 outs, runner at second. We roll that for potential wild pitch ball, past ball stuff. So Vogt, a 1-6 against a righty, and he strikes out, and that will retire the A's. So leadoff double, by Smolinski goes for naught, and we'll go to the second with no score. Well, the meat of the order for the Blue Jays will be Edwin Encarnacion. A 1-6, he hits it on the ground to third base. Ryan Healy throws and makes the play. 1 out. Michael Saunders, it's a 2-6, and he is going to draw a walk. Patient at bat there. And now Jose Bautista. Runner at first. 3-8. That is going to be a grounder to short. This is going to be a perfect double play ball. Pinder will pitch it to Wendell, over to first, to Olson in time. And 3 up, and not quite 3 down, the walk, but the double play keeps it at the minimum. It's still 0-0. Alrighty, so Chris Davis now will be leading off the bottom of the second. 2-7, he strikes out. That's 1 out. Matt Olson, 3-9, he strikes out, so that's 4 strikeouts for Sanchez right off the bat here, and he's fooling the Oakland hitters. Brett Eibner, a 1-3. This is a ballpark single chance, 1-8. That is a 13. It'll be a line out to the shortstop, Tulowitzki, and still zeros on the scoreboard as we go to the third. Okay, Russell Martin will lead off the bottom of the order here. 7, 8, 9 coming up. So Martin, 1-7. He's going to draw a walk. Lead off base on balls issued by Alcantara. Brings up Darwin Barney. They're holding Martin. They are going to swing away with Barney here. 1-12, and that's a line out, and they're gonna double him off first. It's gonna be a double play line out, fielded by Pinder. He throws across on the 6-3, and that is gonna turn this inning into a short one, as now it's gonna be a strikeout as Sanchez is no match for Alcantara. We'll go to the bottom of the third without any score. So we've got Pinder, Alcantara, and Smolinski turning around the order there. It's 4-5. Fly ball. It's going to be flagged down by Pilar, and that's an out. Pinder's retired. The pitcher, Alcantara, 5-7 against a righty. He is a right-handed hitter. Ground ball to second base is going to be Goins. Pretty good fielder there at second base. 1E. Is it a 15 or a 5? I feel like it's a 5, but maybe it is a 15. It is a 15. He gets to it on the 20, and then the E15 and an 8. He makes the play. So 4-3 is the scoring there for you. 2 away, and Smolinski, that is a 2-7, a potential single. Needs a 1-3, only 15% chance, and it's going to be 17, so that'll be a liner. Caught by Darwin Barney, 1-2-3 inning for Sanchez. Okay, so far, both pitchers get the have gotten favorable rolls thus far, and it'll be Pilar leading off the fourth here. Alcantara has faced the minimum, and he's going to continue to as Pilar gets underneath this one, and it's going to be caught by Pinder on the pop-up. 1 out. Ryan Goins. 5-7, a lefty. Fly ball out into center field. It's going to be caught by Eibner. That's 2 outs. Tulowitzki. 6-8, righty. That is a fly ball into right field. Underneath it is, who is out there? Smolinski. He makes the catch. That's it for the top of the fourth. It's a bit of a playoff atmosphere here at McAfee Coliseum already, as now it's going to be Wendell here, bottom of the fourth. No score, facing Sanchez. That's a 3-7, and that's going to be a grounder on the dirt. Going to be picked up by Tulowitzki. He throws, hurls, heaves, flings, and it's caught for 1 out by Encarnacion. Ryan Healy, 4-8 righty. That's going to be a single. Can he stretch it to a double? He needs a 1-8 to get the stretch, and he does. So he's going to slide into second. Runner in scoring position with 1 out. It's going to bring up Stephen Vogt, catcher. 0 for 1. He struck out in the first. And the pitch, 6-5 lefty. He strikes him out. That's 2 outs. Can somebody get on the board here? It's going to be Chris Davis, the power hitter. Can he put one into the seats? That's a 5-11 against a righty. Fly ball to left field. Going to be a tough play out there for, who is that out there? That's Saunders. Yeah, 4E3. So for the 4, what do we need? 4, if he's going to get this, get underneath this, he needs a 12 or higher on the D20. It's a 17, so he gets underneath it. Now, can he make the squeeze and put this inning in the books? Otherwise, Healy will score. What did we say he was? An E3. So, as long as it's not 3, 18, or 15, and it is a 6, so he will make the catch. And that retires the side. So, still 0. The 1 out double does not hurt Sanchez. 2 hits so far for the Athletics. Guess what? None such for the Blue Jays yet. We'll be right back with more action here shortly. So this is Alcantara's inning of weakness, and he's facing the big guy, Edwin Encarnacion, lead off. 5-4 righty. It's a grounder to third base X. That's going to be Healy, a 3E20. So for the infielders, the 3, I believe that is a, let's see, as long as you get a 5 or higher for the 3, you're okay. And it's a 2, that's going to be the first hit of the game. That will be a single. And the E20, let's see what the, so that's 12, no air, but Healy does not get to that. Tries, dives, but it gets under his glove. So Saunders now up with a runner on first with no outs. 2-8, and he strikes him out. So Alcantara comes right back. Now Jose Bautista. It's a 1-7, a potential single. It's going to be flagged down by the first baseman on a diving play the other way unless it's a 1-5. It is a 5, so that'll be a single first and second with one out. So they're piecing together something here. Can they bring it home? Russell Martin now. One more hit or walk, and Alcantara, it will be tired. So even though he has faced very few batters, 4-7. This one is hit hard. It is hit long, and it is gone. That 4 column is his Achilles heel, and that one is a big home run from Russell Martin, a 3-run shot. And that makes it 3-0 Blue Jays, and they just about got through Alcantara. He had a pretty good start to this game, 4 innings, no hit ball, and then all of a sudden the floodgates open. Encarnacion gets in there on a single. Bautista also singles, and then the 3-run home run from Russell Martin. And now it'll be Darwin Barney with, now he is, remember Alcantara is tired now, so the A's are going to have to get some bullpen action. They will warm up Chris Smith. So Barney, 3-12. That is going to be a single to left. And that is going to be it for Alcantara. He had such a great start to this game, but now clearly his stuff is gone, and they still have a chance to come back in this game if they just don't let it get too far out of hand. They're going to call on Chris Smith to try to keep this one close. Okay, so Chris Smith will take the mound here with Aaron Sanchez at the plate. He is a D bunter. He is going to try and lay down a bunt here. Try and move Barney up to second, and that is a 5 on a D, and that will be a sacrifice. A good one, and that'll be to the third baseman. So that'll be a sac 5-4. Barney moves to second, and that brings up Pilar with a chance over 2. Chance to possibly knock home a 4th run in the inning. Can he do it? 5-9 against a righty, and he strikes him out. So Chris Smith does get the job done, gets a couple of outs. 3 runs across, though, as Alcantara gets touched up a bit. 3-0, Blue Jays going to the bottom of the 5th. So warming up in the Athletics bullpen, they have Daniel Colomb from the left side, Zach Neal from the right. The pitcher spot, Chris Smith will be up 4th in this inning, so we'll see if they need to pinch hit for him or if he'll be able to pitch a second inning. Matt Olson will lead off here. Facing Sanchez has a 7th inning. 7th inning is his rest inning, so he's still got a ways to go here. Bottom of the 5th, it is 3-0. Olson a 4-9 lefty. This is a potential single. It's a normal home run, but he's not normal power, so 1-6 will be a single. That is a 6, so off to a good start for the Athletics here. Is going to be Brett Eibner now. They want to try and get back into this game. 5-3 righty. Fly ball to right field. It's Bautista. He's a 4-4. 4-7. And this is going to be trouble. I think this is going to be a single. It's going to go first to third most likely. I got to double check it here. Yes, it is. Single with 2 base advance. Any error on it? That's a 12. Shouldn't be, so no. But a single for Eibner. Olson gets to third, so just like that, they are threatening first and third, nobody out. The Blue Jays are going to play with the infield back. For Chad Pinder here, trying to get a double play. They'll concede the run. 4-7 righty is a ground ball to short, and this is going to be a 2-for-1 deal. They're going to give up the run. This is going to be a 6-4-3. Tulowitzki starts the double play, pivoted by Goins. But the run does come in. No run batted into Pinder. But that is 3-1 now. And now the pitcher spot, and it is going to bring a pinch hitter for the Athletics. And against Sanchez, they will have early in the game. They'll have Max Muncy from the left side take a crack at him. So nobody on, 2 away. 4-4 lefty fly ball to center field. Pilar, good range. He's a 1. He will get to it. E7. Ooh, and 15 is a 2-base error. So his glove lets him down, and that is going to be an E8 and keeps the inning alive for Jake Smolinski. Tying run at the plate. What's going to go on here? So 1-8, that's a strikeout, and that will end the inning. So Sanchez does take care of business there, but does give up a run on 2 hits and error and 1 left. So they're going to turn to Zach Neal here, the right-hander, to try and eat a couple of innings. First to face Goins, top of the 6th, 3-1. 5-5 lefty is a grounder to shortstop. That's Pinder. 4E48 is what he's rated. So 4-17 he gets to it, then the E48 and a 6. Gonna have to look on the chart for this one. E48 and 6 is an error, so lousy way to start for the A's in this inning. And E6 gets him off on the wrong foot. Surely not going to please Zach Neal. All right, Goins, not really a threat to steal a base here. Troy Tulowitzki, 2-10. He gets underneath that. It's going to be flagged down. Everybody's going to be called off there by Pinder. He makes the catch this time, trying to make up for his blunder. Edwin Encarnacion with the runner at first. 6-5 righty. 1-7 would be gone. It is deep. It's a double. Otherwise, it is deep. It's going to go over the wall. It is going to stay in. But that is a double. It's going to be second and third. With 1 out, they're going to hold Goins. Maybe should have sent him. He's got good speed, but it would have been 13, and then you take away Eibner's -1 arm. It'd be 1-12, so a 60% chance. And the third base coach decided to rely on Michael Saunders here. Here we go. 1-7. Potential double. Otherwise, they will get the run home either way, because it would be a fly ball B, which is a sac fly. If it's 8 or above, it is, but that'll be a sac. Caught by Chris Davis. Nothing he can do about that. In comes Goins. Makes it 4-1. With 2 outs, Encarnacion still at second. And it'll be Jose Bautista. 2-9. Strikes him out, and that will be it. But 1 run does come across. With a hit, will be unearned because it was an error on Pinder. So 4-1 current. Okay, we'll see if Sanchez can get through a couple more innings here. He's only given up 4 hits so far in the game, and 1 runner reached on an error by Pilar. 4-1. Stake to a good lead here. It'll be Joey Wendell. 6-6 lefty, strikes him out. 1 down. And again, his weakness ending is 7, so we're still an inning away from that. Ryan Healy 1-5. This could be a homer. This would make it 4-2 if it's a 1 or a 2. Can it go? No, it will not. It's a 3. So close. That's a double. Brings up Stephen Vogt. See if they can get back in this game. They're working on it here. Vogt at the plate. That is a 5-6 lefty. That's another strikeout. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts for Sanchez in this game. And now Chris Davis, who could make this, definitely make this a more interesting game with one swing of the bat. Can he get it here? 3-2. This is a ballpark home run. Of course, the ballpark here is a cavern. Needs a 1 through 4, or else this is just going to die at the track. And it is going to die. That'll be caught there by Saunders, which ends the inning. So no runs on a hit. And 1 left. Unfortunately, got a lot of it, but not enough. It's still 4-1. Toronto on top. They will leave Neal to pitch another inning. It'll be Russell Martin being the first to face him here. Top of the 7th. 5-5. Righty. Grounded to shortstop. Again, Pinder is 4E48. So 4 and 4 is going to be a single. Then the E48 is, oh boy, 17. That's got to be an error. It is not. But that will be a single at the very least. And a runner is aboard. Oakland will get Cologne back up, as well as J.B. Wendelken. So it'll be Darwin Barney. 5-4 righty. Fly ball to center field. That is going to be Eibner out there. 3E3. 3 and a 15. He does get underneath it. He should make the play. He does. Question is, what is that particular... let's see. So a 3 and a 15 is an F2, so no advance. Making his way back to the bag is Martin. That's 1 out. So the question is, Sanchez, he's still probably got another inning in him here. He will be up bunting. Again, he's a D bunter. And he gets a 6 this time. This is a defense. They will take the out. And it's going to be 2-4. Not going to risk it. Martin, not a great runner, but it's going to take a base hit to score Pilar at this point. And Neal will take his chances with that. 3-9. That's a grounder to second base, and the chance that he took was worth it, as Joey Wendell does make the play. And so that will be it for the top of the 7th. No runs, a hit. And 1 left, 7th inning stretch. Everybody go get themselves a tasty beverage, and we will be right back with the rest of this game. Okay, Matt Olson. This is getting down to crunch time here. Sanchez now is at a place where he could get some fatigue set in if he gives up a combination of 3 of either walks or singles, or hit any base hits. Here's Matt Olson. He's got a lot of walks on that right side of the card. 3-7, though, is going to be a ground ball to second, and that's going to be Goins making a nice play and throwing it to first in time. That's 1 out. Brett Eibner now strolling to the plate. And that's a 6-8 against a righty. This is a potential single. Is it going to get past Darwin Barney getting the start at third? Needs a 1-9 for it to be a single. Oh, boy. How about that? We need to re-roll because that is inconclusive. And it is a single. So Eibner 2 for 3. Good showing from him. Now Chad Pinder. 1-4. That's a grounder right back to the pitcher. Sanchez, he'll throw it to second for 1. Goins will make the turn and get it to Encarnacion. Beats out Pinder. And that is another 0 And he's faced 27 batters so far. Actually, 26. My bad. We'll see. He could probably squeeze out another inning here. So we're going to the 8th. Still 4-1. Blue Jays on top. Well, the A's called on Ryan Dole from the bullpen here to come in and try and get Goins, Tulowitzki, and Encarnacion out. Keep this a 3-run lead for the Blue Jays. Try and hold it to keep from getting any wider. So the Athletics, they're basically, this is like last legs for them. They really need wins, and they're going to need to pull out all the stops here to try and beat the Blue Jays here at the end. 3-11 is a grounder to first. It's going to be, Olsen. He's going to underhand it to Dole, covering 1 out. Tulowitzki. 4-6 righty. That is a 1 or a 2 would be a triple. For Tulowitzki, it's a 20. That'll be a fly ball and caught in center field. So no trouble there for Eibner. He looked like he lost track of it in the lights for a bit. But now Edwin Encarnacion, 5-5 righty, is a strikeout and a good 1-2-3 inning from Dole. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, still 4-1. Okay, bottom of the 8th. 6 outs left here for the Athletics to try and get this thing tied up. Sanchez is going to try and get a little bit more in here. They do have Joe Biagini warming up in the pen. Pinch hitter for Ryan Dole, who came in and pitched a spotless inning in relief. Yonder Alonso will be the one to face Sanchez to lead off the bottom of the 8th. 1-4. And unfortunately, he just squibs it and gets it up in the air. It's going to be an easy catch made by Encarnacion in foul territory. That's 1 out. Jake Smolinski. 1-8. That's a strikeout. Still dealing. Sanchez having a great go of it here. Joey Wendell now. 2 outs. 4-3 lefty is a strikeout. And that is going to be... See, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strikeouts for Sanchez. A great game, and we'll see if they leave him in or if they try and get a save for Roberto Osuna. It's 4-1. So we are at the top of the 9th. John Axford is going to be the one to come in to relieve Dole. 4-1 Blue Jays, and Saunders will lead off here. It's a 2-4 grounder right back to Axford. Axford throws to first, and that's an out. 1 down. Joey Bats, 1 for 3, and scored a run in the, 5th inning. 3-10. This is a ballpark home run chance, 1-4. Not a very good opportunity, and it will stay in the park and be caught out and left by Chris Davis. 2 outs. Now Russell Martin. Already gone yard once in this game. 3-8. Strikes out, and it's going to come down. Looks like they've got Osuna warmed up, ready to go in the bullpen. And they will call on Roberto Osuna to relieve Sanchez. 8 strong innings. Really good outing from him, and we will go straight to the 9th with Roberto Osuna looking to get the save here. Is a save situation, although if you might know, in Super Advanced Stratomatic there are 2 different rules for save situations. Or there's the scoring rule, which is basically under a 4-run lead, or if you come in with the tying run at the plate or tying run in the on-deck circle. Or a 3-inning save also, or a 3-inning that closes the game out and you keep the lead the whole time. That's also safe. Anyway, Osuna, there is a save rating. We don't really need to use that here. This is basically his normal, because this is not considered a save situation, because I think it's 2 runs for Strat. But anyway, Ryan Healy going to be the first to face Roberto Osuna. 6-7 righty. That's a strikeout. That's 1 out. 1 big out here. The A's are on life support, as it looks like their season is probably going to be pretty close to an end after this one, unless they can put something together. Stephen Vogt. 2-8, and he's got a 2 column, which is his column, but it's an 8. He's going to get underneath it, and it's going to be caught by Tulowitzki on the pop-up. That's 2 down, and now Chris Davis. Can he keep this game alive? He's come close once before. Can he do it this time? 2-9. He strikes out, and that is a 3 out, 3 up, 3 down save for Roberto Osuna, as the Blue Jays defeat the Athletics 4-1, which, by my calculations, which, albeit right now, are pretty unclear. I'm going to go ahead and update my little spreadsheet I have here going. I'm going to see what this does. That does eliminate the Oakland Athletics. I don't know if I have this up here somewhere. I don't believe I do, but let's just go ahead and see if I can. Here we go. Let's do this and this. Then we will. So I just added this. This is 22 and 28 now for the Oakland Athletics. And this E means they are eliminated. They have 4 games left to play. And they are 5 out of the Blue Jays and the Marlins. Really, the Marlins at this point. Because the Blue Jays move a half a game ahead of Miami. Miami still has to play San Diego tonight. That's a big game. I will probably record that as well. So, but back here at the stadium, it is a 4-1 final. I'm not going to go into too many stats or anything, but big hits here from Russell Martin. A 3-run home run pretty much set that into stone. Oakland couldn't muster anything against Aaron Sanchez. A 10 strikeout performance from him, 8 innings pitched. What I can do is put the win to Sanchez, and a good one at that. Really classic performance. The loss will go to Alcantara. Kind of a hard luck one. He got almost through the 5th inning and got touched up. The save will go to Roberto Osuna, and that will be it here from McAfee Coliseum. Final here 4-1. Blue Jays looking to try and solidify their playoff position, and they are going to keep themselves ahead of the Marlins as well as the Orioles with this. So we'll see you back soon here on Tabletop Baseball Plus. Hit like, hit subscribe. Appreciate you watching this game. Sanchez dominant in this 4-1 victory for Toronto.